Hey guys, this is Taro, and in this video, what I want to talk about is the myth of immersion, and in this video, I want to debunk that myth. A lot of people talk about how you have to go to a country where the language you want to learn is spoken in order for you to learn that language, and you have to go through some kind of immersion for a certain period of time. I used to think the same way, and the reason why I came to the United States was primarily to learn English. I'm still learning English. It's been over 12 years since I first came to the US, but I'm still learning the language. But I've seen a lot of people who are located abroad or who have never lived in the US before who can speak English at an excellent level. And I started to think why they can speak English at such high level even without having lived in an English-speaking country. I think that the reason why they can speak English at such a high level is first, maybe it's because of their intelligence. Right now I go to an English as a second language school. It's an ESL school. I'm placed in an advanced level class, and most of my students are medical students from Eastern Europe. They're basically the cream of the crop in their home country. In terms of their intelligence, they're way ahead of the pack. They have this intelligence to learn a very complex phenomena like science, chemistry, physics, maths. So learning a language, it's like a cake for them. But I believe that if you possess a decent amount of intelligence, you can learn any language located anywhere in the world. I've personally interacted with people located currently in Eastern Europe and in Asia who can speak English really well. Actually, a lot of them speak English a lot better than me. They haven't lived in the United States or in any English-speaking country. And I've lived in the US cumulatively for over 9 years, or it might have been like 10 years, I don't know. And for me, it's only been recently that I started to feel comfortable speaking English. The second reason why people can speak English so well without having lived in an English-speaking country is because they have a higher motivation when it comes to learning a new language. They know that an immersion is not in their option. They know that they're not going to be able to interact with people who speak English on a regular basis. Because of that, they take extra action. They take an extra action, go to the internet, read some articles, listen to some audio, maybe audiobooks or radio, TV shows and movies and what have you. And they use whatever resources available to them and learn the language because they know that an immersion is not in their option. On the other hand, I've met a lot of foreigners located in the United States who can't speak English so well. A lot of them have lived in this country for over 10 years, and yet they can't speak the language so well. Why is that? I think it's because they think that, because I'm in the United States, I can always speak English and practice it with the native English speakers, so they always procrastinate. A day goes by, a week goes by, weeks goes by, months goes by, and years go by, and yet they still can't speak the language. It's because they feel more comfortable being around people from their own country, speaking their own language, and not interacting with native English speakers. When they are at home, they don't take advantage of the free resources such as the internet, high-quality articles, practice their writing, practice their reading. They don't take advantage. They don't take initiative. They don't take the necessary steps to learn the language. In my case, I gotta say that immersion played an important role on my development of my English because I took initiatives. For the first 2 years, even though I was in the United States, I didn't have a lot of opportunities to interact with native English speakers because I was speaking my native language all the time. But at one point, I decided that it's time for me to take advantage. I'm wasting my time here. I'm not learning anything. So I went out there, I started to interact with my American classmates. I had American roommates, native English speaking roommates. I took action, took initiative so that my environment was conducive to learning English, so I immersed myself. And it's a great way to learn the language, but at the same time, I polished what I learned when I was immersing myself at home, on my own, when I was by myself like this right now. I'm not around any native English speakers, but I have my laptop, I have my electronic reader, I have my phone, I have papers to write vocabularies down, which I don't understand. And those are the things you can do from anywhere in the world. And those who take advantage of what you have, the resources you have, those are the ones who improve the most. What I can do for you guys is, regardless of where you are, you could be in China, you could be in Japan, you could be in Albania, you could be in Ukraine, but if you want to learn English, learn it with me, because I know the most effective methods when it comes to learning English or any language you want to learn. For me, it took me over 9 years or maybe 10 years to feel comfortable with my English, but it doesn't have to take you that long to learn any language. So I'd like you to give yourself 3 to 6 months with me, and I'm going to coach you intensively, one-on-one, and I'm going to coach you and teach you the necessary methods and most productive and efficient methods of learning English. If you are interested, I can give you a free Skype or Google Hangouts consultation call. So send me a message and we're going to proceed from there. Thank you for watching, and I'll speak to you guys soon. Bye-bye.